It's 8:15 in the morning. You're just trying to get everyone out the door, but it's already a battle. You've asked your kid to put on their shoes 4 times. Instead, they're lying on the floor playing with a toy truck. The yelling starts. First, it's just a sharp tone, then it's a full-on shout. The power struggle explodes, your blood pressure spikes, and the day has barely even begun. You're exhausted, and you can't help but wonder, does it have to be this hard? Is there a more peaceful way to do this? Well, what if I told you that in Japan, many parents are raising these incredibly calm, respectful, and self-reliant kids without the daily screaming matches? It's not magic, and it's definitely not about being a drill sergeant. It's a set of intentional habits that focus on connection and building skills, not punishment. And these aren't complicated theories you need a PhD to understand. They are simple, practical things you can start doing today in your very next interaction. So forget the endless cycle of reminding, nagging, and yelling. We're about to unpack 5 powerful Japanese parenting habits that can turn your home from a battleground into an oasis of calm. And we're starting right now. Habit number 1, model the calm you want to see. First things first, this habit is the foundation for everything else. It comes from a core Japanese principle called shitsuke. Now, shitsuke is often translated as discipline, but it doesn't mean punishment like we often think of it. A much better way to think of it is training or forming good habits. And it's built on one simple truth. Your kids are little mirrors. They reflect back everything they see and feel from you. If you want a calm child, you have to be calm. If you want a respectful child, you have to be respectful, especially when you're frustrated. And if you don't want your kid to scream when they're mad, you can't scream when you're mad. So often, we fall into a reactive trap. We wait for the misbehavior, then we react with lectures, consequences, or just escalating pressure. Shitsuke flips that completely. It's about preventing fires instead of constantly putting them out. It's about being the person you want your child to become. And this isn't just fluffy advice. There's real brain science here. A child's nervous system is wired to sync up with ours. When we're calm, we become a calm teacher, and our presence actually helps co-regulate their brain. When we yell, we flood their system with stress hormones, making it neurologically impossible for them to listen or learn. Research even shows that overreactive parenting can make problem behaviors worse over time. So, how do you do this today? With your very next interaction, practice the deliberate pause. When your kid does something that triggers you, before you do anything, just stop. Take one deep breath, count to 10. That tiny gap is your superpower. It interrupts that knee-jerk reaction and lets your rational brain catch up. You can even say it out loud. I'm feeling really frustrated right now, so I'm going to take a deep breath. This act of self-regulation is a powerful lesson in what the Japanese call gaman, patient endurance. You're not just managing your own feelings, you're giving your child a live demonstration of how to handle big emotions without falling apart. This one simple pause can stop most power struggles before they even start. Habit number 2, use storytelling and positive reframing. The second habit is to trade in your lectures for stories and your negative commands for positive ones. We've all been there, right? Barking out things like, "Don't run," "Stop hitting," or "Don't touch that." The problem is, these commands usually don't work. They tell a child what not to do, but give them zero information about what they should be doing instead. Japanese parenting often leans on teaching through empathy and storytelling. Instead of "don't run inside," a parent might say, "When we use our walking feet inside, it keeps everyone safe and shows respect for the people downstairs." See the difference? It frames the behavior around a positive value, safety and respect, not just a negative rule. The goal is to cultivate consideration for others, a concept that's key to maintaining group harmony, or wa, which is highly valued in Japanese culture. Kids start to think about others before they act. This is a key part of Shitsuke. It asks the question, instead of punishing this behavior, what skill is my child missing? If a child snatches a toy, they aren't lacking a fear of punishment, they're lacking empathy and problem-solving skills. A lecture on sharing won't fix that, but a quick story might. You could say, hey, remember that story about the two friendly squirrels who built a nut castle together? They found way more acorns when they worked as a team. This totally shifts the dynamic. You're no longer the rule enforcer, you're the wise guide teaching character. And it works so much better because it builds motivation from the inside out instead of just demanding compliance. You can start this today with a simple verbal switch. Instead of "don't pull the cat's tail," try a positive reframe. Let's pet the kitty gently, like this. Instead of "stop throwing your food," say, "food stays on our plate so our bodies can get strong." This tiny change from negative to positive tells your child exactly what you want while connecting it to a good outcome. You just turned a moment of conflict into a moment of teaching. Habit number 3, set clear boundaries with private correction. A huge myth about gentle or respectful parenting is that it means no rules. The Japanese approach proves how wrong that is. It's not about a lack of boundaries, it's about how you teach and enforce them. Japanese parents and teachers set clear, simple expectations and keep them consistent. That predictability makes kids feel safe. An anxious kid is more likely to act out, but a kid who knows what to expect is calmer and ready to learn. The key difference is in the enforcement. Where we might use public callouts, shaming, or punitive timeouts, the Japanese approach strongly favors private correction to protect the child's dignity. Publicly scolding a child triggers shame, which literally shuts down the learning centers of the brain. The kid stops thinking about what they did wrong and starts thinking about what's wrong with them. Instead, if a child misbehaves in public, a parent will often take them aside, get down to their level, and speak to them quietly. They connect the behavior to its natural consequence. For example, if a child breaks a toy, they aren't just banished to their room. The parent would guide them through fixing it. We take care of our things so they can bring us fun. Let's get the glue and fix this together. This teaches responsibility and repair, not shame and fear. You can start this today. The next time your child breaks a rule, fight the urge to lecture them in the heat of the moment, especially in public. Take them somewhere private, get yourself calm first, then state the boundary clearly but with empathy. We don't hit. Hitting hurts people. It looks like you are feeling really angry. Let's talk about what we can do instead when you feel that big anger. You're holding the boundary firmly but respectfully. You're correcting the behavior without crushing your child's spirit. This protects your relationship and makes it way more likely the lesson will actually stick. Habit number 4, teach independence through watchful waiting. The fourth habit is a practice the Japanese call mimamoru, which translates to watching over, but it really means teaching by watching. It is the disciplined art of stepping back and giving your kids the space to solve their own problems. This is tough because it goes against that powerful instinct to rush in, fix things, and rescue them. But while we think we're helping, constant intervention can accidentally teach helplessness. The child learns, I don't need to try too hard because mom or dad will always fix this for me. Mimamoru operates on the belief that productive struggle is essential for growth. It's how our brains build new pathways for problem solving and resilience. When you let your kid wobble and find their own balance on the bike, they learn to ride. Mimamoru is the parenting version of letting go of the bicycle seat. In Japan, teachers will often intentionally let children handle small disagreements on their own, only stepping in if someone is about to get hurt. They trust that kids can learn and grow from their own social experiences. A simple, powerful way to practice this is with the 5-second rule. The next time your child spills their milk or struggles to put on their jacket, just pause. Before you jump in, silently count to 5. In those 5 seconds, something amazing can happen. It gives your child's brain a chance to switch from passive to active mode. They have a moment to notice the problem, process it, and maybe, just maybe, start a solution on their own. Start this today. Implement that 5-second pause. When a small problem happens, state the fact calmly. Uh-oh, the water spilled. And then wait. Watch them. You might be amazed to see their little brain kick into gear as they think, what can I do about this? Maybe they'll grab a towel all on their own. If they still seem stuck, guide them with a question instead of a command. What do you think we could use to clean that up? This simple habit doesn't just teach them to clean a mess, it teaches them that they are capable problem solvers. It builds real, lasting self-reliance. Habit number 5. Foster empathy through community responsibility. Our final habit is about nurturing empathy by making kids contributing members of the family from day one. In many homes, kids are treated like little guests to be served, while the parents do everything for them. In Japan, children are seen as essential, contributing members of the family team. These jobs aren't framed as chores to be begrudgingly completed, but as contributions to the family's well-being. This gives the child a sense of purpose. I am useful. I am capable. My family needs me. That feeling of being a valued contributor is a powerful antidote to entitlement and a direct path to empathy. This practice is also linked to the cultural value of avoiding meiwaku, which basically means not bothering or inconveniencing others. By helping out, kids learn to think about the needs of the group, not just themselves. You see this in Japanese schools, where students clean their own classrooms. You see it in homes, where even tiny kids are encouraged to help set the table, carry their own bag, or help with dinner. These aren't complicated tasks, but they are meaningful. They send a powerful message. We are all in this together. Start today by giving your child one small, daily contribution. It could be as simple as putting their own cup in the sink, helping water a plant, or feeding the family pet. The key is your framing. Instead of, you need to do your chore, try, thank you for helping our family by putting the napkins on the table. It helps us all get ready for dinner together. Acknowledge their effort, not just the result. This one habit shifts their whole perspective from, what are you going to do for me, to what can I do for us? And in that shift, a deep and lasting respect for others is born. Conclusion. What all these habits share is a fundamental shift in perspective. It's about moving away from trying to control behavior and moving toward building skills. It's shifting from reacting to problems to proactively teaching our kids what they need to thrive. Japanese parenting isn't about forcing obedience. It's a gentle, quiet guidance that helps children build their own discipline from the inside out. It's about playing the long game. By modeling calm, reframing our words, prioritizing connection, setting respectful boundaries, allowing for struggle, and fostering contribution, we aren't just managing the day-to-day chaos, we are intentionally and lovingly shaping the compassionate, respectful, and resilient adults our children will one day become. The journey from a chaotic house to a calm oasis begins with a single intentional step. Choose your first step today and begin.